Oh my god, just when you thought we were done with Kermit's electronic Storymaker, they made an Apple II version. The monsters. Right, let's boot this up, see what happens. Please turn the disk over and press return. Okay. Ooh. Again, we get another 8-bit version of the Muppet Show theme. Slightly different. And that title screen is also different, because Kermit's not dancing, and he's joined by all the other characters. Is Piggy a banana? Or is it the moon? I don't know. Probably a banana. Fozzie, Kermit, Gonzo, the chicken, the monster, and a doll? One of the less successful Muppet characters. The doll. Copyright Henson Associates, 1984. It's very loud again. Type in your name, then push return. Yes, sir. Story by yesterday. Push joystick button or return to go on. Okay. Alright, this actually controls the cursor with the direction keys. This actually makes sense compared to the Commodore 64 version. Right, what do we got? In the city, in the desert, that looks nice. In the library, no music. Can we turn music on? No. Maybe it's already on, I don't know. In space, in the soup, this is alphabet soup, whatever. That's different. On the moon, there's it's Apollo 11. There's the theatre again, Statler and Waldorf in the bottom right. In the cave, in the jungle. The harbour, yeah, the graphics aren't as good as in the Commodore 64 version, as we are used to, accustomed to, I suppose. Right, well, let's go to the city. We got Miss Piggy, we got Fozzie. Again, these sprites are different. They're facing sideways rather than to the front, as in the C64 version. The monster, the chicken, Kermit. Walks. Okay, yeah. Swims. Bounces. He dances. Yeah, he does. Sprites are a bit bigger. Okay. Dance, Kermit. Dance, you fool. Alright, let's move. We can move him about. Slightly. How far up can we go? Not much. Can't really go up or down. Only a little bit. We can move left to the right. Yeah. Fun. Okay. Who else? This Piggy dances. Okay. Everyone's got their own animations. It's pretty neat. I don't know what's wrong with Fozzie's arms. Waka waka. Oh yeah, Gonzo's got moves. Look at this. Yes. Look at him go. Swanky. Oh, it's not a door, it's a bathtub. That explains even less. Why is the bathtub dancing? The banana's dancing, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, you can have some fun with this, can't you? You got the monster dances. The chicken dances, yes, the chicken must dance. In the desert. In the library, not appropriate really. In space, much better. In space, no one can hear you dance. Dance in the soup, yeah. Who else wants to dance in the soup? Kermit, yep. Miss Piggy. I've already done that one. Fozzie. Gonzo. The bathtub. The banana. Okay. Alright, let's end it. Let's read this story. Story by me. Copyright, trademark, do not steal. No one has ever seen a banana dance in alphabet soup. The end. Thank you. GG. Fun. Forget the story. Yes. It will live on in our hearts. Okay. The monster, the chicken, Kermit. Fozzie walks. Swims. He does a backstroke, that's fun. What does everyone else do? What am I supposed to say? Yeah, okay, the banana swims. The monster swims. It's more like a seal there, but the chicken swims. I don't know if that's even possible, but there we go. Kermit swims. Miss Piggy swims. Alright. You can bounce a bit, Fozzie. Bounces in the library? No! No bouncing in the library. Bouncing in space. Laws of physics have something to say about that. Bouncing in the soup, that's unhygienic. On the moon, again, laws of physics. Bouncing in the theatre, vaguely appropriate. There you go, Foz. The end. Alright, read the story. Look at him go. The end. Right, let's forget this story. Okay, so it's changing the words again. In space, the banana, no, the monster, walks, swims, flies. Okay, I'm just wondering what kind of word combinations we can get. Yeah. See, in the C64 version, you could get 4 letters, or 4 words, sorry. I need to learn the difference between letter and words. Maybe I do need to play these educational games. Right, in the theatre. Kermit walks. There you go. Look at him walk, strutting his stuff. Let's forget this story. There you go. See, this is different because there's no comma there. And the name is, well, the character is first. Gara walks. Yeah, there seems to be less variety in this one. Walks on the moon, that makes sense. Okay, one more. The bathtub walks. That's what bathtubs do. In the library. They don't do in the library. That's just weird. On the moon, in the theatre, in the cave, in the jungle. Okay, read me a final story. Miss Piggy dances in the jungle. Wow. What's she doing in the jungle? We may never know. The end. That's it, really. We're not really going to get anything else out of this game. That's Kermit's electronic storyteller. It's not much to it. Like I said about the C64 version, it gives kids an opportunity to get to use a computer, I guess, have some form of creativity with mixing and matching words and characters, I suppose. There's a dancing bathtub, you know. That's entertaining, I guess. There you go, that's it. There's not really much else to say. It's barely a game. You can make some silly stories and little dances, and that's the end of it. Probably the C64 version's better. This one has a nicer title screen. It's got all the characters. That's it. That's all to say about it. There's not really much else. Alright, done.